So, Kathy, if you don't mind, if you could angle me a little bit, because we'll start a little lower. Yeah, there you go. Um, let's start. Let's start. Actually, this is a fun little opening for our pranayama. It's a little different than it's how we normally sit, but you're going to sit up a little bit, and with your strap, buckle it, put it through the buckle just enough so that it's sealed. So you have the biggest loop possible. The biggest loop possible. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put it on over your head and bring the back of the strap to your low back, like where you would, a little higher than where you would wear your belt, like where you would wear your belt in the 1950s or something. But it's really loose, really baggy. You see how much space I have in my strap? Once you've got it around your waist, a little lower than your waist, you'll bend your knees and fit your knees inside it so that your shin is on the strap. So you're like kind of like buckled in basically. Bring your feet together. And then let your knees fall open so your thighs don't just fall. They're actually held. They're held by the strap. Can you feel it? Can raise your hand if you're good. You can feel it. Looks like everyone's kind of doing it. Can't see Kathy fully, her legs, but good. Now the higher you keep the strap, the less your knees will open. So if I lift the strap up nice and high, my knees only go this wide. If I slide the strap down, my knees go wider. And place your feet together. So it's a supported Baddha Konasana. Now, if there's too much slack, you can obviously tighten your strap a little bit so that you're supported. The whole thing is supported. And we'll do our pranayama here today. Bill, I think your knees can go a little wider, so you could either lower the strap, yeah, more towards the ankle. Good. If it feels too loose, you just make the strap tighter. All right. This should keep your low back supported. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Start to regulate the breathing in and out. Ujjayi pranayama, if you know it, that's the sound of the ocean in, and the sound of the ocean out. Long, slow breath in and out. In and out. Practice lifting up through your crown, letting your arms hang on the knees, in and out. In and out. Breathe into the low back, the mid back, and the upper back. And out. Breathe into the belly, the ribs, the chest, and exhale out. Keep going, breathing from low to high at 3 stages. Four more rounds, breathing from low to high, and then just exhaling slow. Make sure the strap is supporting you. One more deep breath. And go ahead and bring your knees up. Unhook your strap. And take a cross-legged seat. Put your right hand on your left knee and twist to your left. Breathe. Change sides. Breathe. In and out. In and out. Back to center. Walk your hands out in front. In and out. Keep that pace. Let it change your mood. Let it change the quality of your muscles. In and out. In and out. One more time. In, out. Walk the hands back up. And slowly come down onto your back. So we're going to do a nice slow start today. Working with the strap. So you can keep the strap looped or unhook it and hold the strap with two hands. Your choice. But put the right leg out and start the knees together. So the left leg is bent with the foot flat on the floor, and the right knee is directly next to it. So it's not really a hamstring stretch yet. Shimmy the strap over the ball of your foot and pull down on the strap. So you're pulling the leg straight into your hip joint. Now to make this a shoulder exercise, squeeze the strap with your arm straight and pull your shoulders down your back, away from your ears. Try to squeeze the bottom tips of your shoulder blades together while you hold on to the strap. Keep squeezing the bottom tips of your shoulder blades together. As you pull on the strap, bending your elbows wide apart. That will bring the leg up. The elbows are going wide, you've got it. And you're still keeping those shoulder blades down your back, away from your ears. Keep that, and now slide your left leg straight out on the floor if that's available to you. Now bend both knees and relax the pose. Relax your hands. Take a moment to just feel both sides. And now lift your left foot up and hook the strap on the left foot. This should be your second side. Keep the right knee bent and line your knees up to start. Pull the strap to root your leg into your hip joint. Keep that grip strong and pull with your muscles of your back. Pull your shoulder blades down away from your ears. And then squeeze the bottom tips of your shoulder blades to touch each other or towards each other. Keep that. Feel how it puts a lot of freedom in your neck. And now pull your elbows apart to deepen the stretch. Don't let your shoulders rise up. Keep them squeezing down, moving away from the ears. If it's available, put your right leg straight out on the floor. Bend your knees and bring the legs together. Once again, let your feet come together and drop your knees open again. And hold the strap above your head. So each hand is wrapped around the strap and your arm is straight up in the air, shoulders distance apart. Squeeze the strap and pull it apart as you pull your shoulder blades down into the floor. Pull your shoulder blades down into the floor and away from your ears. Keep the shoulder blades away from your ears and send the strap over your head. Don't let your shoulders lift up. See if you can get the knuckles to touch the floor behind you. Doesn't have to get there, just see what's available. Inhale, come back up, and then release your effort. Bring the legs up. And let's roll onto our belly. You can put a block out in front of you and point your toes back behind you. And we're just one limb at a time. You're going to lift your left leg straight up and then place it down. Lift the right leg straight up and place it down. You can put your hands on 2 blocks or keep them on the floor. Lift your left arm straight up and then down. Right arm up and then down. So one at a time. The key is to keep your knees and elbows straight and extending the whole time, even if it's not the main leg, the main limb. Left leg up, down. Right leg up, down. Left arm, down. Right arm, down. Left leg, down. Right leg, down. Left arm, down. Right, down. Left leg, right leg, left leg, left arm, right arm. Good. Both legs. Push your hands down into the floor and lift both legs. Good. Keep lifting, keep breathing. Good. Push your legs down into the floor. Lift both arms. Breathe. Good. Relax. One all together, arms and legs lift. Breathe. And place your hands under your shoulders. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, back, child's posture. Breathe into your back. Breathe into the low back, the mid back, and the upper back. And then exhale. Inhale, low, middle, upper. Exhale. Low, middle, upper. Exhale. Come back up to tabletop, cat-cow. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, round and draw your navel in. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, round and draw your navel in. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. And lift your knees, plank posture. Breathe, plank posture. Pull your shoulder blades down your back. Push back, downward facing dog pose. And Billy, you can do this at the wall, and you're gonna, today, Billy, step your feet back as far, a little bit further, so that you can be able to step 1 foot forward at a time. So what we're gonna do is not lunge. We're just gonna build our hip flexors, build that psoas muscle. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna step your right foot forward as far as it'll go. Listen carefully. So the ball of the foot touches the floor. It might be a foot, it might be 2 feet. And then step it back. And then step your left foot. And then back. We're gonna go back and forth, stepping the right foot forward and back. Left foot forward and back. So you're just stepping the foot as far as it'll go. Each time you might step a little bit further. That's good. That's what we want. Right foot forward and then back to downward dog. Left foot forward. The hands don't move, friends. The hands stay in place. Right leg forward. Left leg forward. Right leg forward. 3 more. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Last round. Left. And right. And now plant the foot flat and drop your back knee. Bend your front knee deeply, not past your toe, but deeply, and stretch your hips forward. Good. Now, if you have the blocks, use the blocks, or you could use the floor. You put your hands on the blocks in front of the foot. Breathe and melt your heart toward the floor, toward the blocks. Really opening that hip. If you can, point the left toe straight back behind you to really lengthen the back leg. Okay, tuck the back toes and step back, plank to down dog. Step the left foot forward, drop the back knee. Really bend into that front knee, not past the toe, but sink your hips forward. Good. Very good. Melt your chest forward as well through your shoulder blades. Keep breathing, keep reaching back through your right toe now. And then step back, downward dog. Go ahead and walk your feet to a forward bend, hang your spine. And if it's available, you're going to hold your elbows and let your arms hang again. Feel the weight of your elbows sinking towards the earth. And now pull your elbows over to your right. Come back. Pull your elbows over to your left. Come back. One more time, take the elbows, pull them like they're a pendulum swinging to the right. Then swing the pendulum over to the left. Good. Inhale, come all the way up. Stretch your arms to the sky. Reaching up through straight elbows, straight arms. And then turn the palms to face each other and bend your elbows out so your arms look like a field goal post. Keep your arms like a field goal post and slowly turn your palms to face away from you. Keep squeezing on the shoulder blades here. Turn the palms back to face each other, framing your head, and reach up again. One more time, pull the arms down and rotate out. Rotate back and reach up. Exhale, hands go down your legs, forward fold. This time, find your strap on the ground and inhale, come back up. Hold the strap in the middle, shoulders distance apart, and hold it over your head again. Shrug your shoulders as tall as you can. Now listen carefully, keep your elbows straight and pull your shoulder blades down your back. Keep the elbows straight and pull the shoulder blades down your back. Good. Now really strong, pull on the strap and try to move it backward without arching your back. Shoulder blades on your back. Really nice, you got it. Come back up, whew, and relax the strap down. We're gonna do the same exercise, but you're gonna increase the distance, so wider than your shoulders. Squeeze and lift. First, shrug your shoulders as high as you can. And now keep the elbows straight and pull the shoulder blades down your back, away from your ears. Keep that, and now pull your arms back, the strap back, as far as it'll go. Breathing. Good, now from here, listen carefully, bend your right elbow and pull your left arm straight down. So the hands by your side. You should get a stretch in the right tricep. Turn your head and look around your right arm, or try to look around it. Inhale, back up. Pull on the strap. And then bend your left elbow, pulling the right arm down. Keep pulling and turn your head left. Inhale back up and release the strap down. You put the strap down for a second and step your left leg back for a high lunge. That means the back leg is straight. You can have your hands on the blocks for now. Now let's do 3 rounds. You're just gonna pulse your hips all the way forward, bending the knee, and then you're gonna straighten the front leg, bowing the head. Bend the front knee all the way forward, and then straighten the front leg, bowing the head. One more time, bend, and then straighten. Step and change your legs. 3 rounds. Bend the left knee all the way forward so your hips are diving towards the front heel. Back leg is straight the whole time. And now straighten the front leg. Bow the head. Back leg remains straight. Stay active in that back knee, back heel. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. And then step to the front of your mat. Inhale, come all the way up. If you can, interlock your fingers and press your palms up to the sky. From here, turn your ribs as far as you can to your left, keeping your legs steady. Like you're a double helix of DNA. Let's spiral to the right. Back. Release the arms down and pick up that strap again. Come back up. You'll decide a little bit, not as long maybe, but not as short, so that you can pull the strap down and bring the strap behind your back so that you can pull down and feel a stretch in the top of the right arm. So the left arm's down, right arm's up. Okay. Pulling down, and you're gonna look over the right shoulder again. I'm sorry, look toward the right arm, and now spiral, twisting to the right. Keep those shoulder blades down and squeezing in. And now take your right elbow towards your left knee. Keep the shoulder blades on your back. Inhale up. Change your arms. So you can pull down with the right arm and stretch the left. Turn and twist to the left. Keep your shoulder blades going down and in. And now over with the left elbow to the right leg. Don't let that shoulder blade detach from your back. Inhale back up. And release the strap. Step your left leg back to lunge again. And this time, put your left hand down on a block or on the floor. Bend your right knee deeply and keep your left leg really strong and straight. Pushing down through the left arm, put your right hand on your knee and push down through your right knee to turn your ribs. Breathe into your low back, your mid back, and your upper back. Exhale the air. Breathe into your low back, your mid back, your upper back. Exhale the air. One more time. And then exhale, place your hands down and straighten your front leg. Change your legs. Bend your left knee deeply. Put the right hand down and the left hand on your knee, the front knee. Push your left hand into your knee to turn your ribs deeply. Breathe into the back body. Inhale, low, mid, upper. That should be deepening the twist and making space. Exhale. Inhale, low, mid, upper. Exhale. 2 more. Good. Both hands down, straighten both legs. And step back to the front of your mat, forward fold. Inhale into flat back pose and squeeze your shoulder blades down your spine, in towards each other. As you reach your crown, straight forward. If that's available now, take your arms out into airplane wings, or maybe prayer hands a little easier. Keep pulling the shoulder blades down your back. Inhale all the way up. Turn the palms out and lower the hands slightly. Lifting through your chest. Two more deep breaths here. Keep active in the shoulders. And relax. Just give your second a chance to roll your wrists out, move about. There's a lot of good shoulder work there. Okay, warrior 2 pose. Step the left leg back and put the right knee over the heel. Today in warrior 2, you're going to put your arms out so the pinky edge is down and the thumb is up. Okay, pinky edge is down, thumb is up in both hands. Now, squeeze your shoulder blades onto your back and try to keep that squeezing feeling, but reach your fingers further away from each other. Try to stretch the distance between your 2 hands, but the shoulders are still squeezing towards each other. And now look to your left and slowly look to your right. One more time, each side, nice and slow. Shoulders in, hands away, turn left, and turn right. Good. From here, lift up your right arm all the way up. And then take a big windmill to step back to the front of your mat. Good. Let's do a couple shoulder rolls just to loosen that up. Forward, up, back, and down. 2 more. Last one. And let's step our right leg back. Warrior 2 legs. Push the left knee over the heel. And warrior 2 arms with the thumb up and the pinky edge down. Try to turn so that your arms are parallel with the long edge of your mat. And squeeze your shoulder blades in, but reach your hands away at the same time. Keep that. And this time we'll do something different. Instead of moving the head, you're gonna rotate your hands all the way in so the palms point back, and then all the way around so the palms turn open. 2 more times. Rotate the arms, shoulder blades squeeze, hands reach away, rotate. Last one, elbow straight. And then lift your arm as high as it'll go, the left one. And windmill back to mountain pose. Good. Squeeze your arms against your side. If you can squeeze the legs together, great. Or just think about squeezing them into the midline. Arms squeeze in, legs squeeze in. And now lift your whole spine straight up into the clouds. Bow forward and find your strap again. Once you find your strap, one more time, loop it so that the loop is as big as your shoulders distance. So before we did the big loop, and now we're going to pull that loop a lot tighter so that I can fit my arms through it the distance of my shoulders, and I can kind of pull it taut. Okay. You can squeeze the legs together. If that's difficult, like you can't squeeze your ankles and knees together, you can actually squeeze a block in between your thighs. We still do the same action, we still get the same benefit. Okay, so squeezing the legs and now pulling the arms apart, but they're held by the strap, which is around your wrists. Now lift at one time together. You're gonna lift the arms as you bend your knees. Sending those arms all the way back. And then come back up to standing. Arms come back down. All right, we'll do that several rounds. When you lift up your arms, squeeze your shoulder blades down your back so your shoulder blades don't lift up. Here we go. Squeeze the legs, pull the strap apart, and sit down as you lift up. And the arms go up, but the shoulder blades go down the spine. And come out of the pose. Keep really good alignment. Keep pulling on the strap. The resistance of the strap should heal the shoulder through the whole range of movement. Here we go. Squeeze, sit, and lift. Keep squeezing those shoulder blades. Keep pulling on the strap as you come back down. 3 more. Up and down. I guess this doesn't really make sense. Arms go up, hips go down. And step it back to mountain. Chair pose. Mountain pose. Whew. Stay active the whole time. Last one, stay active the whole time. You can do it. And back. And now softly release the tension. Your arms might float into the ceiling. Good. Step your left leg back again, warrior 2 legs. Put your right elbow on your thigh. Drop your left hand down by your side and slowly swing it gently up and over your head. reaching out on a diagonal. Slide your left heel back and down into your yoga mat. Extend energy out from your back heel, up through your left fingertips. And now turn your gaze to look under your left arm. And as you pull the left shoulder away from the left ear. Breathe. Feel that beautiful line of energy separating the left side of the body from the spine, creating space. Plant the left hand down, plant the right hand down. Straighten the front leg. You can even bend your back knee this time as you straighten the front leg. Lift your right toes up. And then step to forward fold. Come out of the pose. Take a moment. If the pose worked, you should feel a lot of clear energy down the left side, opening up those lines. Step the right leg back, warrior two legs. Take the left elbow to the left thigh. Drop the right arm down. Slide it forward until it's just above the head. Press down and back through your right heel. And extend energy straight out through that right arm and fingertips. Keep that and rotate your gaze to look back at your right arm. As you rotate your gaze, pull the right shoulder blade away from the right ear. Breathe into the expression of the pose. Place the right hand down, left hand down, and straighten the front leg. You can lift your left toes off the ground and bend your right knee slightly. Deep runner stretch. And step to forward fold. Inhale out of the posture. Beautiful. Bow forward, find your strap. And you don't need the loop anymore, or just make the loop very big. And hold the strap fairly wide apart this time. Much wider, almost double the shoulders distance. So my arms are in an A or a V diagonal. Lift it up. Pull on the strap with your elbows straight. Now, if you feel no stretch in the chest, you need to make it a little bit shorter or a little bit longer, right? You're trying to feel an activation through this part of your upper chest, okay? And now pull back and open the chest more. Pull your shoulder blades down more. Lift your crown higher. Keep breathing. If it's available, you're going to put the weight in the ball of the feet and let your heels hover a millimeter or two off the ground. Opening the heart, opening the body forward like you're Kate Winslet from the Titanic. Or was that Leo? Somebody was on the edge of the Titanic. It was both of them. That's the feeling. and come back. Let's try that again. So you're going to start to back bend gently if you get the pose right, but we're not, it's coming from an opening of your chest and the strength of your shoulders, not an arching. Okay, the back bend is coming from an opening of the chest and a strengthening of the shoulders, not an arching. A little bit of arch, but not the main mover. Pull on the strap, lift it up, and really start to engage your muscles. Engage your muscles, pulling on the strap. Pulling back, good. Breathe. Opening across the chest even more. Pull those shoulder blades down your spine and in. Lift your crown up. Keep breathing. Weight on the balls of your feet so you're arching forward just a little bit. 2 more deep breaths. Maybe try to pull the left side back a little more. Pull the right side back a little more. Feel into the stretch. And come out of the posture. Keep pulling on the strap until you're back to neutral. To release the shoulders. Good. Step the left leg back. Warrior 2 feet, but keep your legs straight. Reach your right hand out like you're going to shake hands with someone far away from you. And now keep reaching out to try to shake that hand. Focus on pushing down through both feet evenly. Good. Press the right arm, the right hand against some part of your leg. Don't go too deep. Just let the arm hang and push the hand wherever it lands. Okay? Now take the left arm up and reach straight into the sky with your left hand. Good. Pull your shoulder blades down towards your tailbone. And now push the right hand back and lean back. It's the same feeling you had when you had your strap. Yes, it's the same feeling we just did when we were standing upright with the strap. You're just using your leg and you're using the air. Breathe. Inhale, come up. Bend your knees and step out of the posture. Great work. I can really see everyone's shoulders are very aligned and you're very engaged in your musculature, very conscious. That's great. Right leg back. Legs are straight. Press down through your feet evenly. Reach out to shake hands with your left hand. Once you can't reach anymore, just hang the arm. Don't reach down, just hang the arm. And push against whatever part of your leg you're touching. Reach your right arm straight into the sky. And now engage the same action you were with the strap. Pushing down through your feet and pressing the hands back to open your chest. Breathe into this and circulate the energy of Trikonasana. Shoulder blades down towards your tailbone. Inhale, back up. That's a lot harder for me. Step out of the pose, just in case you're wondering that. Let's do a little shoulder mobility. You're gonna make big wheel shapes with your arms. You're gonna inhale the arms up, and you're gonna cross the arms over. Keep your palms facing away from you. And then up, Now, when they're below, turn the palms behind you and cross the arms again. As far as your range of motion will take. Go up, palms face you away, and cross. Up, palms face behind, and cross. Squeezing across. Up, cross. Last round. Keep stretching out through the arms. Place the palms together and bring your hands in front of your heart. All right. So now you have a choice. You can use the strap like we have it loose, or you'll make a small loop at one end. Okay. You're going to put this around your foot, so it really just depends on what you think is safer. So one little loop, and then you can hook your foot. Okay, like this. Or you do. As long as you remember, if you lose your balance, the key is just let go of the strap. Okay, if you hold on to the strap, then you will go with your leg wherever it goes, which is usually to the floor. So if gravity still works in your home, then just let go of the strap, okay? Now, the nice thing about one end of the strap, I mean, look, even with two ends, I can just hold with one hand. We're gonna do our right leg first, so your left hand would go to the wall if you want extra balance, okay? Push, loop. Keep the leg straight today and balance a little bit on your left foot. Notice how high my foot is right now, right? And then I'm just slowly, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull on the strap bit by bit. And pulling on the strap is rooting the leg bone into my hip. So I go nice and slow as I pull the leg bone into my hip. I walk my hands further. And then wherever that height is for you, just breathe there. And now very conscientiously pull your shoulder blades down away from your ears and squeeze them in. Good. Nice and slow. Let the strap out. Keep those shoulder blades against your spine, against your back. And let's shift the weight for the second side. Good work. And because we're moving at this pace, you might be able to work on just balancing, okay? Or just have the wall there if you need it. All right, so we're just gonna hover the foot. Our right foot is down now. Remember, it's not about stretching the hamstring. That'll happen naturally. Think pull with the strap to root your leg bone into your hip. Don't exceed the core of the pose so that you can squeeze the shoulder blades back and down your spine. Keep breathing. And as slowly as you went in, slowly let the strap out, keeping the rooting, keeping the shoulders. Good work. All right, one more time on the other side. You can do exactly as we did, or this time you're gonna change it up a little bit. I'll face here, because what you're gonna do is you're gonna start with your foot, right? My left foot is pointing to the camera. My right foot is turned out 90 degrees, because we're gonna take the leg out to the side, okay? It's the same action though. Both hands sort of start to, you gotta pull the strap to pull the leg bone into the hip joint. Don't go too deep because we want to be able to work the shoulder blade action. Shoulder blades go back and down the spine. If you can keep that, you might be able to walk deeper. Now I keep my hands staggered here so I can pull on the strap with better stability. Breathe. Keep rooting into your hip joint. Flex your toes if you can here now. And turn the pinky toe a little bit back. That's it. Keep breathing. Come back into it. You got it. Level 2, instead of going back the way you came, pull the leg into the front plane. Level 3, twist your spine to the right. And when you're ready, you come down out of the pose. Beautiful. Last round. Then we go to the mat. Everyone's excited for that. Left foot has the strap. Turn the left foot out as close to 90 as you can. Using one or both hands, start to root, very important, root the leg bone into the hip. It's possible to keep your shoulders engaged the whole time. Keep rooting the leg bone into the hip. Then, this side's harder for Richard. Engage the shoulder blades. And let's breathe and practice the asana here. It's okay to have one hand on the strap, one hand on the wall for balance. Stay with it. You don't have to go very high. You can just have the foot quarter of the way. Flex the foot. Take the pinky toe down a little bit. Stay here. You can come out of the pose, or you can pull the leg in front. Right hand holds the strap. Level 3, turn the spine to your left. And release the posture. Good work. Let's come down to kneeling pose. Bring the knees closer together and the feet apart, pointed back. You can sit right on the floor between your heels, or you can sit on a prop between your heels. Press the hands in the lap. Let's engage our yogic breathing. Turn your attention to your spine. The shoulders are the top of the left and right pillars. Let the left and right pillars be steady. Try to feel your shoulders sinking straight down into your hips. And try to feel the central pillar, your spine and crown, lifting up into the cosmos. You can close your eyes if you wish. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to extend our exhale. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Now from here, just start to let your head hang. Like the forehead grew very heavy. Nothing else changes. Relax the muscles of the neck. Keep relaxing. A little bit deeper down the spine, the upper back. Keep relaxing. The upper middle back. Keep relaxing. Billy, be careful. You might start to drip a little bit forward here, but you don't need your hands. You're just draping, hanging your spine. Keep relaxing. You can let your hands hit the floor, but there's no weight in them. You're just passive like a rag doll. Keep hanging. Breathe deeply. Release effort from the pose. Then walk yourself back up. Let's come forward off of our props and take the right knee extra forward and the left leg back into our pigeon pose. So the right foot will come across the body, scoop the left leg back. Come down onto your forearms, any version that feels good to you. Let's point our left toes today to really sink our hips down. And again, let's practice breathing into our low back, our mid back, our upper back. And then slowly exhale the air. Inhale low to high into the back. Exhale high to low, slowly. Two more. Walk the hands back. Change the legs. Come back down into your version of pigeon. Do the same pranayama. Let the breathing take you into a different state of mind, into a calmer nervous system. We're breathing into our back body. Inhale low to high. Exhale high to low. And you're extending the length of the exhale. Really focus on the presence of your breath. Roll onto your hip. And swing your leg all the way around. And then lie on your back. Bring the feet together and let the knees drop open. You can interlock your hands behind your head or just extend them out overhead somewhere. But interlocking is good. Open the shoulder there. With the hands behind the head, energetically move the shoulder blades into the mat and down your back. Try not to let your body, your ribs, arch off the mat when you do it. That's more of a muscular engagement of your back rather than a articulating of your spine. And if you can create the muscular engagement, then the elbows should drop more into the floor. Gently bring the right knee up and over to the left some. Keep the arms as best you can. Come all the way back to butterfly legs. Take the left knee up and over, slow. Come back, bring both knees up. Stretch your legs out, stretch your arms out. Put space in your joints, your ankles, your knees, your hips. Put space in the vertebra of your spine, your shoulders, your elbows, your wrists. Put space in the jaw. And relax.
Stretch your arms and legs. Press up to a comfortable seat. Namaste.